Look at anybody's indictment. If you were out there and you have an indictment from the federal government, there's going to be a jurisdictional element in your indictment that says that you violated interstate commerce. Now, interstate commerce comes under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 3 of the Constitution. It's very important for you to understand this also, that the Constitution is a public document. The Constitution don't have no play in the private. What controls the private are contracts. Okay? So yes, the Constitution is the supreme law in the land, but it's the supreme law of the land in the sense that it forms government and it restrains government. That's why it says private property shall not be taken without due process of law and just compensation. All right? It's restraining them. That is a mandate to them that they can't take. They ain't saying they can't take your private property, because they can take it if it is for the public good. However, they have to compensate you for it properly if they do. All right, if they any of your property, and some of you, and let me just tell you what falls under property. Your name is your property. Your freedom is your property. All right, so when these people are using your name or trying to take your freedom or restrict your freedom, they have to compensate you for that. All right, these are the things you need to understand, and you need to know how to draft them a statement of account for that particular fact. All right, it's public and private. In the public, they are bankrupt. Everything in the public is bankrupt. Everything is bankrupt. There is no money in the public. What you have are negotiable instruments. That is what you are dealing with. That's what you are getting goods and services with. A Federal Reserve note is nothing but a negotiable instrument. It is a debt instrument. It is not money. The only thing that is money is gold and silver. And that is from the Constitution. It tells you that. Gold is constitutional money. So these are things you need to understand. So when you try to discharge debt, a lot of people, they don't think they can discharge debt, but you can. Once you really understand what's going on in the system, that they playing a game against you. And it's a real funny game, because they took all the gold and silver and gave you monopoly money to play with. They give you things that don't have no value. The things that have value in the world are the same things that had value 6,000 years ago. The same thing that made you rich 6,000 years ago are the same things that make you rich today. And the land, you have natural resources from the land: coal, diamonds, oil, crops, livestock. All of those things are the same. It's still the same things. You have to have a connection to the earth. So if you don't have a connection to the earth, then your situation is tenuous at best, because you're really not dealing with anything of substance. So, that's the thing you got to start doing. You got to learn how to reconnect yourself with things of substance. And the earth is the greatest substance that you can connect yourself to, that and other people. So understand these things, public and private. Everything in the public is an artificial entity. Okay, everything. That's why when you look at the nameplates, of individuals who are in the public, like when you turn on your news right now and look at your public officials when they're having a debate on the House floor, just look at their name tags. And you're going to notice that all their name tags are in capital letters. When you get your check, look at your check and see that it's in all capital letters. Look at where you sign your name on your check. And you're going to notice that it's not aligned. It's actually words that say authorized representative. Because you are the authorized representative of this legal entity, this estate. People trying to call it an estate, and construct a trust, whatever name you want to apply to it. But it is some sort of artificial entity. And that's why they're writing your names in all caps. It is something to writing your names in all caps. Don't think that, it doesn't make a difference. It does make a difference. It's really not public and private that makes the most difference. It's just, that whether it's in caps or lowercase, that makes the most difference is your understanding that it's public and private. Because sometimes in the public, they real write things in the Christian appellation of your name, and then you get all confused, like, well, they didn't write my name in all caps. It doesn't matter. If it has anything to do with the public, it's artificial in nature, and as well as the fact it's artificial in nature, and it's adverse to anything real. They creating their own world, and it's all artificial. They can't patent anything natural. Everything that they deal with is artificial. This is why also they are trying to get you to take a vaccine instead of giving you some sort of natural remedy. Number one, it's not going to make them any money. All right. And number two, they want you connected to the beast and dependent upon the beast. police officer says we're here to protect the public, he's not talking about you. He's talking about the municipality. All right, he's not talking about you when he says protect the public. Police officers have no duty to protect you. Okay, I hope you understand that. You know, if y'all don't believe me, just Google that right now. The Supreme Court ruling. Police have no duty to protect you. So you're looking like a damn fool. You know, you walking around saying, these are the people that's supposed to be protecting us and they're beating the hell out of us. No, they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, beating the hell out of you and protecting their masters from you, because you're being looked at as some sort of wild heathen who has no type of self-control or anything like that. I'm just saying.